I would like to welcome you to the Community College of Baltimore County, and I would like to welcome you to dcom 101 Introduction to Data Communications. My name is Dan Whitaker, and I will be your instructor in this online course. In this course introduction, we will go over the purpose of the course, the topics that we will be covering, the format of the course, grading, and what you need to do to get started. Let's start out with the purpose of the course. The purpose of the course is to provide the student, to provide you with an overview of the theory, principles, technologies, and operations of data communications and computer networking. It's designed for a student who is pursuing a career as network technician, network administrator, or network engineer. Now let's look at the topics that we'll be covering in the class. If you turn to the table of contents and our textbook, which is available at the bookstore, probably get it cheaper online, you will see we have 12 chapters. Chapter 1 is Introduction to Networking. Chapter 2 is Network Hardware Overview. Chapter 3, Topologies and Technologies. In Chapter 4, we look at network media and cabling. Chapter 5 is Network Protocols. In Chapter 6, we look at IP addressing. Then we have the midterm exam, which is multiple choice taken online at home. Then we do Chapter 7, Network Reference Models and Standards. Chapter 8, we look at hardware in depth. Then in Chapter 9, we look at network security, and security is a real big deal these days. Then Chapter 10, we look at wide area network and cloud computing is a big deal these days as well. In Chapter 11, we look at network operating systems fundamentals. In Chapter 12, we look at network management and network administration. Now let's look at the format of the class. For each chapter, you have 4 things to do. 1, read the chapter in the textbook. It can be difficult reading, especially the first time through, but please force yourself through that chapter. Then, watch the instructional videos. These are videos of me teaching the material just as I do in the classroom at the college, and also lectures by Professor Messer. And the third thing you do is perform the hands-on exercises. These are simple, easy exercises designed to illustrate the main points. Note, you do not need to submit these exercises to me, but you should do them because the project is based upon the hands-on exercises. If you've done the hands-on exercises, you've done the project. If you don't do the hands-on exercises, you're not going to be ready for the project. And then the fourth thing you do for each chapter is you take the chapter review quiz, which is on Blackboard. It's multiple choice. It's open book. You get unlimited tries, and all the quizzes together are 20% of your entire grade. So, hint, take the chapter quiz again and again and again until you get a 100% on every chapter quiz, and that will make you well prepared for the midterm and final exam, which is really based upon the chapter quizzes. Note on the chapter quiz, the chapter quiz is due before the next week, and that means Sunday at midnight. If you don't take a quiz, you get a 0 for that quiz, and this is how smart people fail the course. They fall behind. The main reason that people drop out of college is not due to lack of ability, but it's because the student falls behind. So the moral story is, please do not fall behind. Grading. Grading is based upon the following criteria. All the quizzes together are 20% of your grade. The midterm exam is 30% of your grade. That's taken at home on Blackboard. The project is 15% of your grade, and that's submitted through Blackboard, and then the final exam is 35% of your grade. Note, the final exam must be taken at a CCBC testing center, It can be taken anytime during exam week in December. Please remember to make an appointment at the testing center a week before exam week. If anybody has any questions or any problems about anything, please email me, or if you see any errors in the course, please let me know so I can fix them. In summary, we discussed the purpose of the class and saw that the purpose of the class is to provide the student with an overview of networking, and is designed to prepare a student for a career as a network technician, network administrator, or network engineer. We looked at the topics from the textbook. We saw that for each chapter, you're supposed to read the chapter, watch the videos, perform the hands-on exercises, and take the quizzes, and then we looked at grading. What to do next. The next thing you should do is buy the textbook either online or at the bookstore, and then log on to Blackboard and introduce yourself to the class, and then get started on Chapter 1. Once again, if anybody has any questions about anything, please email me. And this concludes our course introduction. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a nice semester.